to Polygon was working in Wall Street for a couple of years. I was doing credit trading and then structured notes over at Bank of America. And I got into crypto, I would say about 2.5 years ago. And that's how, I started my career at Polygon. I joined Polygon at a very interesting time. It was basically when they had just listed on Coinbase and they just rebranded from Matic to Polygon. It was the start of the bull market. So it was very great timing. I was one of the first people on the ventures team, so I was in charge of just setting up the general structure and framework for the ventures team. And since then, I've been investing in early stage, like pre-seed or seed type projects that are building on top of Polygon. So, I had a couple of friends back in college who were setting up GPUs so that they could mine crypto, and actually a couple of students also got in trouble. But I would say it was about like 2.5 years ago when I met Sandeep. He's the one that convinced me that crypto would be the future. Like he made this analogy about how you can think of Bitcoin as gold and Ethereum as basically replacing all the centralized institutions like the Fed. So then I decided to take a leap of faith, and that's how I ended up in Polygon. A lot of the fundamental principles within traditional finance also apply in DeFi. Um, I would say DeFi is basically just money at the speed of light. So if you have like a pretty fundamental understanding of how traditional finance works, then it's much easier to understand what's happening within DeFi. I would say 80-90% of the people that are in DeFi don't necessarily have a finance background. Like they basically went straight into crypto. But I think it's really important to have a fundamental understanding of how options and securities work.